One of the most useful things you can do in Fire Emblem is check enemy attack range. So you can actually see each individual enemy's attack range, and you can also toggle them by hitting A. So the reason why this is useful is you can plan counterattacks. So these enemies are advancing. I already know that because the previous turn they ran forward. The next turn they're going to run down here. So what I can do in advance of this attack is park a tanky unit like this high level Byleth. And I'm going to equip a weapon that's pretty accurate. So let's do the Iron Sword. We can wait. We can catch a heal from Bernadetta. And we can get some of these other units up here to begin a counterattack. And what I want to do is let Byleth get hit to counterattack so that when the fight starts, one of these enemies is missing health. So just by checking the enemy range, I'm able to see a little tactic. It's a subtle tactic where, you know, someone is getting hit on purpose, which almost seems bad, but it's actually quite good because it allows you to get an advantage by attacking a dude. All right, so we're gonna move a lot of these units up so that they can push forward. We're just gonna dive into these enemies once they push into us. So we'll take a little bit of damage from the sword guy. All right, 79 hit, that should hit. Nice, we got a heal off of that as well. So now he's at 17. So we open this fight with one of these units being close to 50%. Now, this is mostly useful for like beginning matches, but it's also useful for high level play when you're at the end game on the highest difficulty, because you can look at enemy formation. If you can just get hit by one of them and counterattack that, and you have healers nearby and your team's nearby, you just start the fight with some advantage. Now, it's assuming you don't get one-rounded, so you need a unit who can actually take the hit, but it's still really useful to do this. And we were able to achieve this just by checking the enemy range, right? Like where the enemies are positioned, where they can hit. So same thing could be applied here. We can turn on these ranges and then check this guy. So we could put a unit right here, and we can pull this enemy out like really far out of position. And then once he attacks that unit, he gets counterattacked. My entire team can be here. We can jump on him. Then these guys are a little bit away, right? Like they're not as... There could be one here. We could heal this tank. We can hold this position because of the rubble. But checking enemy ranges is extremely important. It's definitely one of the fundamental skills in Fire Emblem. So that's it for this video. I'm making these videos in preparation for Fire Emblem Engage. I am going to be doing a ton of tutorials for that game, so I figured I might as well start with the basics of Fire Emblem for new players if they want to learn the game before Engage ships. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for checking this out. I'll see you in the next one.